Hi, I'm Ching, and over this series I'll be sharing with you my secrets to fast, fresh and fun Chinese cooking. I'll be teaching you that with a few essential Chinese ingredients, you can make hundreds of mouth-watering meals at home in a matter of minutes.
I've put together 3 dishes that are simple to cook and bursting with flavour. And I'm hoping these dishes will inspire carpenters Dave and Charlie to roll up their sleeves and get cooking.
Do you like the look of that?
That looks stunning.
First up, there's a great one-wok supper, my version of a traditional chow mein, rice wine and pepper beef noodles. Next, I'll be cooking a recipe passed on by my mother, a perfect winter-warming Taiwanese ginger and sesame chicken noodle soup. And finally, a delicious dish to wow your friends with, mixed seafood crispy noodles. Joining me at the woks today are Dave and Charlie, a couple of cheerful chippies from Sussex. When it comes to kitchen experience, they're better at building them than cooking in them. But they're both keen to pick up some new techniques and learn some great recipes to try out at home.
Guys, look at all of this array of noodles and ingredients.
Before we start cooking, I'm taking the boys shopping in Chinatown to show them the variety of exotic ingredients that can be found here, in the hope of widening their horizons.
This is what we want, isn't it?
What?
Just put water in them. Pot noodles.
Pot noodle?
Yeah.
No way, put those down. I know you like your pot noodle.
I do like a pot noodle.
OK.
I can see I've got my work cut out to convert these two to the joys of cooking from scratch.
So welcome, guys. Welcome to my wok station.
First up on today's menu is my twist on the classic chow mein, rice wine and pepper beef noodles.
Do you cook often, Charlie?
I usually have just takeaways and that. I'm not really a cooker.
Oh, really?
No.
So you're a complete beginner?
Beginner, yeah.
And how about you, Dave?
Well, I get a little cooking, but my wife does it.
Oh, yes.
So...
So you don't do the cooking?
No.
OK. Any favourite Chinese dishes that you like to eat?
I like a chili beef.
Chili
I
beef?
like chili beef. And most chow mein dishes, I like chow mein as well.
Oh, chow mein, that's great. Thank God for that, because this is a chow mein dish. This is,
Excellent.
we're going to make you my rice, wine, pepper beef noodle, cao mian. Because cao mian or chow mein just means stir-fried noodle in Chinese, OK? First of all, with this dish, OK, the Chinese love to marinate the meat, OK? It gives it lots of flavour. Now, you're going to add the usual ingredients, which is garlic and some ginger, OK?
Is that what that is there?
Yeah, ginger's, yeah, like that. When it's not been peeled, it's like that.
Right.
And you can smell, it's lovely and warm.
Oh, yeah.
Really fresh and zingy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have a lovely sort of warming heat to the dish. OK, so basically with the garlic cloves, I just want to crush them like that, OK? And that's going to release all their flavours, OK? And then the ginger. And I'm just going to grate it. So we just need about a good tablespoon of this, all right? And then when you
smell that now, can't you?
Yeah, it's lovely. And it's good for colds and flus. You know,
Oh,
you can
right.
make nice ginger tea, slice this
Yeah,
in a
my
pan.
mum does that,
Yeah,
yeah.
she does
Yeah.
that? Well, you can cook this for your mum once you've
Try.
learned how to do it. OK, so next for the savoury note, I'm going to put in the soy sauce. I'm going to add in a tablespoon. And then also a good drop of rice wine. Do you like wine?
Yeah, I love wine.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I do
going to
like
love
wine,
this
yeah.
one. You can have a smell. It's really strong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
15%. You can get
Ooh,
drunk
I-
on this
I like the sound of
easily. A drop in there, and this is going to help bring out the flavour of the beef. It's going to really, like, make it more sort of savoury and sort of give it a bitter sweetness. OK. A little bit of sugar now. Half a teaspoon in there, like that. And just give that a good mix. But the sugar is going to give it a lovely depth of flavour. So we've got sweetness, we've got savouriness. So we're going to put that to one side. And then next, I'm going to prepare the beef. Do you like your beef?
Love it.
Love it. How do you like it usually?
Sort
Steak?
of, and normally have a little bit pink in the middle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's going to help you tenderise it too. Okay? Actually, you should be quite used to bashing and...
Quite a good hammer arm, yeah.
Yeah, being carpenters.
I wouldn't want to do it with that, though.
Yeah? I guess not. OK, so we want to just slice the beef now. Nice, thin pieces, wafer thin, okay? Because it's going to marinate in no time. All the flavors are going to get into the meat. Right, now with the meat, in it goes into the marinade like that. And then just give that a good mix around.
And that all soaks into the meat there, does it?
Yeah, all the flavour's going to get in there, soak in there, be lovely. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to add just a tablespoon of corn flour. It's going to seal in all the juices, okay? So give this a good mix, and that's really ready to go. So I've got here some noodles, okay? These are yellow wheat flour noodles, and they've already been cooked in like some boiling water. So just a little drizzle of toasted sesame oil. Okay, and that's going to keep the noodles lovely and springy, okay, as well as give them flavour. Chilli? Like a bit of chilli, don't you?
I love a bit of chilli, yeah.
How about you, Charlie?
I'm a bit chilly here, standing here.
You're chilli. What about spicy chilli? How spicy do you like it?
Well, I don't mind spicy food. Not too hot.
And mind your fingers.
Yep. Do you like your vegetables?
Yeah, I don't mind vegetables.
Yeah, I love
Yeah?
good veg, yeah.
So I've got some good French beans here. I'm just going to cut them in half. So, wok on a good tablespoon to 2 of ground nut oil. In with the beef. Into the wok. You smell those lovely flavours?
That's lovely.
Yeah. And then you can toss it in the air as well.
Really got me.
But we want to be quick. So we're going to add in the chilies now. We're going to add in the beans.
How long does that have to stay in there for?
Not long at all. It's about sort of 2 minutes, really, you know, for the beans just to cook. Going to add in some stock. This is a good vegetable stock. Now the stock is going to be our delicious sauce, okay? Now to flavour that sauce, I'm going to need a tablespoon of light soy sauce. And for a bit of colour now, the dark soy. Just a swirl. A little bit of toasted sesame oil, just a dash.
What's that one do?
That one gives it really nutty fragrance. It's going to be lovely. Okay, so tablespoon of corn flour, little bit of water, and this is going to help thicken the sauce. Okay, immediately, can you see the consistency? And it's going to give it that lovely shine. Okay.
Smells lovely, doesn't it?
Lovely. Now, the noodles in. And then basically just work quickly, toss it all in together like this, and then we're ready to serve. Yeah?
Easy as that.
Easy as that. In minutes.
So this is my rice wine and pepper beef noodles. If you'd like this recipe or any of the others featured in the series, just check out our website.
Do you like the look of that?
Stunning.
Yeah?
Absolutely stunning.
You could do this.
Can I?
Yeah. Okay, should we try a little bit?
Yeah.
Tuck in.
Well, not...
Yeah, exactly.
on,
Yeah,
hang
try and
on,
get a
yeah.
bit of the beef. Yeah, you can.
So it's got
That's
out,
brilliant.
then
Yeah,
get it
brilliant.
It's all
Brilliant.
lovely, look at
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, then, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't
You
it?
like that?
Mm.
Have I got it?
Yeah. I think it's quicker
Oh,
to use
no
your
chance,
finger.
right. I'm going to use my finger.
Yeah. Go. Lovely. Should we go and get warm?
Cool, I'm not a fan of them.
Oh, you don't like vegetables?
The second dish on today's menu is inspired by my mother's cooking. It's Taiwanese ginger and sesame chicken noodle soup.
Should we start cooking?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Something to warm you up there. Okay. First, I need some ginger. I'm just going to slice some nice pieces, quite chunky. Next, I'm going to prepare the chicken. Okay. Just going to slice just bits of the meat like that, just on the side. The Chinese like to keep the bone in because it keeps the dishes lovely and juicy, and you've got all the flavour coming from the bones. Okay, that's where a lot of the flavour is. Basically, with a cleaver, just slice through like that.
I don't want to get on the wrong side of you.
Right, that's it. So, in with a good amount of groundnut oil. In with the ginger. That's going to flavour the oil. Then in with the chicken pieces. Now, I'm going to add some of these woody, earthy Chinese mushrooms. I'm just going to slice them up. This is going to give a lovely, earthy, savoury flavour, as well as, you know, nice texture. A good drop of rice wine or dry sherry.
I'll get a bit
Don't worry, I
nervous. I'll
won't
get a bit
splash
nervous.
Okay, so the chicken's lovely and brown. Can you smell that wine?
Oh, yeah.
And all the savouriness. Next, I'm going to add a good amount of toasted sesame oil, okay? It's really nutty.
Oh, isn't it? Yeah.
And then have a little taste.
I'm going to taste
Just
it.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah? Quite strong.
Quite oily.
Yeah, very oily, of course. But this is a beautiful sort of ingredient to have. Once it cooks with chicken, the chicken sweetens, I promise you. You're not convinced right now,
Oh, that's horrible.
are you? Now, this is what I call a yang dish.
Right.
Because in Chinese cooking, every ingredient has a quality about it. Okay, whether it's energy giving or a hot energy giving dish, which this one is, because I'm adding a good amount of sesame oil, and that is very yang, very powerful, very heat giving. So on a cold day, it's going to really warm you up together with the ginger. Okay, so next, some hot stock. Okay, you can use a chicken stock in this dish. This is going to be our base for our soup broth. And this will serve sort of good 2 portions or 1 big hungry portion if you've got a big stomach.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe we should have cooked up a bit more.
Oi.
I'm going to add in a tablespoon of light soy sauce, some spring onion. Now I can add a good handful of the noodles. I just want to gently mix this all in. And we don't want to overcook the noodle because that's already been cooked up, so it's all ready. Okay. Right, so in with lots of noodles. Now, we don't cut the noodles because noodles to Chinese signify longevity, so we want to keep them long, as long as your life, okay? So don't cut them, okay? Do you think that's enough for you?
Oh, one
Bit
more bit
more?
of chicken. Yeah, one more piece of chicken.
One more nice chunky bit of chicken on top.
Well, that looks it.
Sorry, Charlie, extra sesame oil in there for you.
So that's my Taiwanese ginger and sesame chicken noodle soup. Just perfect on a cold winter's day.
Charlie,
Can I use a fork, please?
do you want a fork?
Oh, you win.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, look, make myself look silly now trying to eat these.
Where's the smallest bit?
Go, take a nice chunky bit there.
Oh, it's lovely.
What do you think of the flavour?
Really, really nice.
I know you're not keen on the sesame oil, but I really want you to try the soup.
Oh, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
You sure? Not
I
just
like
saying that?
No, I do. I like that.
Yeah?
You like it now, yeah?
It's not too strong.
No, I like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, it is better like that than straight out the bottle. Yeah.
Should we take this?
Me chicken noodle soup. And finally, a delicious dish to wow your friends with. Mixed seafood crispy noodles. Joining me at the woks today are Dave and Charlie, a couple of cheerful chippies from Sussex. When it comes to kitchen experience, they're better at building them than cooking in them. But they're both keen to pick up some new techniques and learn some great recipes. Simple to cook and bursting with flavour. And I'm hoping these dishes will inspire carpenters Dave and Charlie to roll up their sleeves and get cooking.
Do you like the look of that?
That looks stunning.
First up, there's a great one-wok supper, my version of a traditional chow mein, rice wine and pepper beef noodles. Next, I'll be cooking a recipe passed on by my mother, a perfect winter-warming Taiwanese ginger and sesame.
No way, put those down. I know you like your pot noodle.
I do like a pot noodle.
Okay.
I can see I've got my work cut out to convert these two to the joys of cooking from scratch.
So welcome, guys. Welcome to my wok station.
First up on today's menu is my twist on the classic chow mein, rice wine and pepper beef noodles.
Do you cook often, Charlie?
I usually have just
Hi, I'm Ching, and over this series, I'll be sharing with you my secrets to fast, fresh, and fun Chinese cooking. I'll be teaching you that with a few essential Chinese ingredients, you can make hundreds of mouth-watering meals at home in a matter of minutes.
I've put together 3 dishes that are recipes to try out at home.
Guys, look at all of this array of noodles and ingredients.
Before we start cooking, I'm taking the boys shopping in Chinatown to show them the variety of exotic ingredients that can be found here, in the hope of widening their horizons.
This is what we want, isn't it?
What?
Just put water in them. Pot noodles.
Pot noodle?
Yeah.
No.